If you're a home service company or a local business that wants to add an extra $20,000 to their business in monthly recurring revenue, then here's a quick summary of Local Business Pro and our offer and how we can help. For context, my name's Keaton Alder and I run one of the best digital marketing agencies that is dedicated 100% to service-based businesses like pest control, roofing, and handyman services. Now, over the last 10 years, I've been obsessed with helping local businesses attract more customers. We've listened to thousands of phone calls and coached hundreds of office staff on how to solve one question. What is the best way to get customers to book home services, right? So after working with local businesses such as Thrive Pest Control, Teak Legal Services, Patches Drywall Repair, and Revive Roofing, I found it. It's what we call our always available system. And it has nothing to do with expensive call centers, training your office staff to become enthusiasts of Wolf of Wall Street, or having them sit through hundreds of hours of sales training. Now, don't get me wrong. I do believe that basic sales training is needed, but I'm not recommending that pushing your employees through a sales boot camp will solve your problems. What I am recommending is that you create a system to where sales opportunities cannot fall in between the cracks, right? In between the gaps. Now you might be asking, why is that your recommendation? Why is that the one solution to helping my business grow and capture more revenue? And the answer is simple. When you look at why local service companies miss out on revenue, it isn't because the office staff can't sell or close a homeowner that is on the fence. It is because the phone doesn't get answered. So it doesn't matter if you spend thousands of dollars on sales training material for your office staff or even yourself, because the biggest portion of missed opportunities are not coming from answered phone calls, right? So we see very similar numbers in our marketing agency as this study that analyzed phone calls from 85 businesses in 53 different industries over a period of 30 days, and they found that only 30% of phone calls were answered. It gets crazier. Half of the phone calls that weren't answered didn't even go to a voicemail. They just went silent, leaving the customer wondering what's going on. Now in our agency, we see numbers that are slightly better, but not by much. Our clients average about a 60% answer rate. The main difference is that our clients all have office staff or a person dedicated to answering the phone. But 79.9 or 80% of small businesses in the US are non-employers, meaning they don't have any help when it comes to phone systems. So why are these unanswered calls so high? It's simple again. You and your office staff are handling too many administrative tasks, such as organizing routes, collecting from customers who are past due on an invoice, or maybe you're in the field stuck under a crawl space, talking to a current customer, going to the bathroom, at lunch, or at home because it's the weekend and it's after hours, right? The thing is, unanswered phone calls are killing your business. And it doesn't matter how many training or policies you put into place, it's not gonna help your team answer more phone calls. And the reason why I know this is because we've worked with our clients and their staff for years before we developed Local Business Pro. We put together competitions, tracked every phone call, and celebrated employees who had the highest answer close rate, and the highest we were ever able to achieve was only an 80% answer rate. That means that 20% of your growth potential is lost instantly, even after doing all of that work. Now you might be saying to yourself, no, we're different. My team is awesome. Like they're 80, they're 90% already, right? And here's the thing. I'm sure that your team is amazing, right? And they're awesome at a customer who's about to cancel, keeping them active, or upselling someone and bringing more money into your business, right? But the simple truth is that they can't be everywhere at once, right? And this current system is costing your business money. So compared to that, an AI virtual receptionist and the always available system will allow you to capture every phone call that your team can't. Now, I'm not suggesting that you replace any team member with AI. I mean, you can if you want to, and I've seen it done, but what I am talking about is filling in the gaps in your system so that unanswered phone calls don't bleed your business dry. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, my customers actually want to talk to an AI receptionist, but the thing is, that's the wrong question. Of course, people want to talk to humans more than they want to talk to an AI, right? Who wouldn't? But the thing customers want is for their problems to be solved, and they don't care if they're talking to an AI to do it. When you use Local Business Pro's virtual AI receptionist, not only do you answer every single phone call, but you also don't have to deal with any of the drawbacks that come from call centers. With a call center, you get a rep who is assigned to a dozen different accounts, if not hundreds. Now that means that they don't know your business, your schedules, the details of your services, or anything past the basic details that can quickly scan on their screen before they pick up the phone, right? But when you use an AI virtual receptionist, you know that it can answer any question about your business, not just the surface level details. It can schedule directly into your calendar, and anytime you change something in your business, like add a new service, all you have to do is update it one time. There's no training required. So not only is your close rate going to be higher, you'll bring in more sales, but you'll also be able to give customers incredible customer support. Your current customers will get the answer that they need instantly. Let me show you how we're going to set up our fully automated, always available system. The first thing that we're going to do is train the virtual receptionist on your business. Basically, all you have to tell us is why your business is unique. That means that your team will have a quick conversation about your business with my team. Then we'll put all of that information so that your receptionist knows exactly how to sell services for your business. Then we'll get your receptionist hooked up with a phone number so that your customers can actually talk to it. Now, I want to be very clear here. I'm not talking about swapping out your business phone number. We do not want to touch your current phone system, but we need a way to connect your new virtual receptionist to your phone system. We do that through something called conditional forwarding or no answer forwarding. Basically, you don't answer the phone, it forwards to local business pro number where your receptionist can pick up the phone. Sounds complicated? Don't worry about it. That is why we're going to help you set up your receptionist, and our team of dedicated support agents will help you every step of the way. Okay, so now we've got your receptionist hooked up and you're ready to go. But if you're like most of our customers, then you'll probably want to test it first. It's super easy to do. You can have your wife, your husband, your employees, your neighbors, your friends, or whoever call it. All they have to do is act like they have a business problem, a problem that your business can solve. So at this point, most of our customers are ready to go live, but if you need us to modify it, we'll keep modifying it until it is 100% perfect and you feel comfortable with it going live. So right now, you know what our always available system is and why the AI receptionist is the best thing for your business. It brought in an extra $20,000 in revenue for Pestcom Pest Management in just the first month. And for Thrive Pest Control, they saw an extra $1,000 in sales roll in after turning it on just during the testing period. So you might be wondering, how do I set this up? How do I get this started? How do I train my team on this? How do I scale it up once it's dialed in? How do I modify it if I change my services? And most importantly, how do I get access to all the appointments that it sets? Well, until recently, we built the always available system for our clients inside of our marketing agency. Our marketing agency is designed to take businesses that are doing around $1 million a year in revenue and get them to 3, 4, or even up to $10 million in annual recurring revenue. So here's my big problem. I'm obsessed with growing local service-based businesses, and I do that through our marketing agency, Growthbound Marketing. But the requirement to have our agency work with your business is that you're also doing a minimum $1 million a year in recurring revenue, right? And truth be told, most service-based businesses are just not doing those numbers. Unfortunately, it just isn't a reality for some businesses yet. And that means there are a ton of businesses out there that I cannot help grow. So in order to help those businesses scale and eventually hit $1 million in annual recurring revenue, we took our proprietary AI software that we built for our clients and moved it into its own platform that I call Local Business Pro. Local Business Pro is not a course or a super complicated software that takes an IT degree to understand how it works. It is essentially an out-of-the-box virtual AI receptionist along with coaching and support needed to install it internally into your business, along with continuous tweaking and modifications if you need it. The key here is internally in your business. You don't want a receptionist to book appointments for you that your team doesn't know about. All that's going to do is result in angry customers and negative Google reviews. That's why we're going to install it internally in your business so they can work for you and your team. So if this sounds interesting, then go ahead and click the link and meet your virtual assistant. We'll ask you a couple of quick questions to get your assistant 80% dialed in. Then we will send you a text message so that my team can sync with you and we can fine tune the AI to really understand your business. And of course, the best way to get your AI receptionist in front of your customers so that you can stop leaving thousands of dollars in revenue on the table each month and hit $1 million in annual recurring revenue. Sound fair? Great. I'll see you guys inside of Local Business Pro. Bye.